2023 hasn't been that positive in gaming releases, however there are a few titles I'm really looking forward to. These type of games always have a special place in my heart. One of these titles is Pioneers of Pagonia, a cute city builder with over 40 different buildings, more than 70 different types of goods, a manageable production chain, and where you can be as creative as you like when building up your settlement and the economy. Remember the good old Settlers games from the past? But this game is not only something for the older gaming generation, also younger generations may find Pioneers of Pagonia appealing from its pace and design. And finally, it is coming to early access. While I was already able to look into the alpha build some time ago, I am now happy to show you what you can expect from the early access release. One major thing I want to point out that this game looks already, for early access, very polished. While playing several hours, I have not encountered major bugs messing up my game, and I was impressed by the performance of Pioneers, which I will talk about a little later. If you want to watch my video on the preview build, I will link the video somewhere on top or into the description below. Pioneers of Pagonia is a game by Volker Wertich, and he and his team are focusing on something which made The Settlers an incredible, great and popular game all the way back in 1993. The formula, however, sounds very simple, but at the same time magical. Love and the sense for detail. While the game looks complicated at first, the controls are easy to master and quickly you invest hours over hours in building. You have a road network for your economy, you have a thought-through production chain, you expand your territory, and you get many details and animated figures on the map, carrying out tasks and designed with pure love. All the stuff that is going on we call Wuselfaktor in German. Quickly you ask yourself, do I have enough space to build the farm? And where do I build it? Do I need to remove that forest to expand further? Or can I bypass it? Where do I get more resources from? And how do I get around that bloody mountain? And even when figuring all that out, quickly your transport ways are getting too long or overcrowded. Maybe you need to create additional production centers and build warehouses to make your carriers walk less. Transport is one of the central aspects in Pioneers of Pagonia. You direct the transport paths by building a road network which is shared by all of your pioneers. But beware, your small pioneers will wait patiently until the one in front of them is gone. We all love our traffic jam, and with around 1,000+ units on the map you will see the activity, trust me. This game is huge, and according to the roadmap, the maps are going to become even bigger. With the new map generator, Pioneers of Pagonia gives you procedural generated maps with plenty of customization options, always giving you a different environment to play with. You can select from predefined maps if you are a brand new beginner or just can't be bothered to play customs. You can select the difficulty and certain map templates. If you want to go all in, feel free to customize all the settings. Tired of peaceful and relaxed building? Try the setting extremely difficult. You can even share the map seeds with others, however, as we are talking about early access, the map seeds could become invalid due to updates made on the map generator. However, not everything has to be peaceful in Pagonia. Different types of enemies tend to disguise as civilians and steal your goods, rob your carriers, or even raid your settlement. Speaking of enemies, these bandits are sitting on the next bigger coal and limestone supply I need. At the moment, we don't have much to fight them and our pioneers are being scared away, but this will soon change. Quickly, we are assigning a few soldiers to our watchtower and set the patrolling marker to the bandit camp. This makes fighting very straightforward. Our soldiers walk towards the bandits and wait patiently for their turn to fight. After a very few losses and cute animations to watch, we managed to remove this bandit camp. Now, we only need to get our ordinary guards back to expand our territory. Of course, you won't be getting weapons for free. These have to be produced in your production chain, and if you're wondering, currently there's no classical subsurface mining available. You will be searching for these rocks that turn up on the map. In a later mining update, we will have subsurface mining and the geologists we always enjoyed. Other planned features are, for example, fishing huts, bigger storages, co-op multiplayer, new objectives, brewery and vineyards, and more. By the way, not every encounter with another camp or settlement has to end in fighting. Some might be open for alliances or trade, and maybe just a sword won't be enough to fight your enemies. Just saying, silver might be good to hunt werewolves. Honestly, I'm overwhelmed with the quality of this game, and it gives me the feeling there will be a lot more coming with early access, giving this game the time and the feedback it needs from the community. The setting of paths, for example, has already been updated from the previous alpha versions. It has become less fiddly to set paths now, and systems like combat will be updated and enhanced during the early access phase. A lot more will be coming to this game. What I'm showing you in this video is just a glimpse of the possibilities Pioneers of Pagonia is offering you. Okay, hardware and specifications, and of course performance. Let's quickly talk about these because they surprised me very much. No stuttering, flawless startup, and I can even run it from my USB hard drive. I know, who does that, right? Well, I personally do. USB hard drives are so much cheaper and I have plenty of capacity. Not recommended, but it works. From the hardware specs, Pioneers of Pagonia is fair in its demands. 5GB of disk space, Nvidia GTX 1050 mobile or a Radeon RX 470, quad-core CPU and 8GB of RAM are the minimum to run the game. Of course, as the game can become very big, and if you don't want to turn down the details, the recommended specs are a 6-core CPU, a Radeon RX 5600 XT or a RTX 2060, and some 16GB of memory, noting that Intel integrated graphics are sadly not supported. The price, not the typical price tag you would have expected, but for €29.99 or US dollars, you are given a fair and a solid game. My only wish would be a single player campaign with a wonderful story behind it. Sadly, this is not on the roadmap as the game is more designed in a sandbox manner, but I can still hope, right? So what do you think about Pioneers of Pagonia? Drop your comment into the comment section below, and if you like this video, please press that thumbs up and maybe subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you so much for watching and take care. Until next time.